Straightforward interview here with Mike Emhof. He, of course, is the president of the CRSA Sprints. And I had a couple of people online ask me some specifics about these 305s. And the main thing was, what do they cost? So I guess one of the guys was saying, it can't be more than $15,000, $20,000. But to me, that sounded a little low. Is it?
Well, I guess we've got to justify what we're talking about in cost. So, so we'll give you all of it, Doug.
Okay.
Basically, so guys getting started, used cars they want to start with, good used cars, that type of stuff. Anywhere between $5,500 and maybe $10,500 for a complete roller minus engine.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Okay.
Engines, we'll talk about used there. A guy getting started. I have sold 3 or 4 recently within the last, let's say, 18 months in the $12,500, $13,000 range. That's complete, fresh, ready to go.
So that's the $20,000 car.
So there you go in a $20,000 car complete.
Okay.
Presently, right now, at Mike Emhof Motorsports Incorporated, they have a X1 chassis, fresh off from Ryan Linder's jig. It's all powder coated fresh. It's got brand new tin, brand new body, brand new wings on it. It'll have a brand new top of the line engine. That will sell for somewhere between $25,000 and $28,000.
Really?
Depending on what you want for spare parts with that purchase. If you want wheels, tires, shocks, sidebars, bumpers, of course they're all ticket items that we're going to negotiate up a little bit.
Okay.
But I do have that available. I do have a 358 runner interested in it. And we're working on some details right now. My motor is getting finished up for him, and we'll see where we go with that. But I have sold cars as much as $30,000 used with motors. I have sold them as cheap as $20,000, complete, ready to go. So that's where you're looking at in the used market today. If you pick up from, let's say, a 360 team or a 410 team, let's say, and they're selling a car that is 12 to 18 races old, you're looking at $10,500 to $12,500 depending on all the goodies that are on.
Ready to hit it and go racing, huh?
Minus motor.
Minus motor. Okay,
So,
what's the high and low on motors?
High-low motor. We'll talk about that $12,000 motor. You can build an engine right around cheap, used, nothing fancy, but it will be competitive here with the 305s and the CRSA Tour. For about $12,500, bottom line, you can't get any less than that. If you want a brand new, top of the line, every bell and whistle, you're looking at $28,500.
That's just for...
That's an engine.
That's an engine.
That is brand spanking new, every piece and part, dart block, brand new heads, the best injection made, all of those items from very reputable engine builders, and there's several out there. That is what you're looking at there.
Okay.
So it seems like a big range. What do you need? These are sealed engines. They're spec'd. They're spec'd heads. They're spec'd crankshaft for weight. Spec'd on many different things, and we tech and spec all of these and seal these engines.
Okay.
So, it seems like it's a variable. You can pick up a very, very good top-of-the-line engine used in that 17 to 18.5 range.
Okay. So if I go to Jason Barney or I go to Sean Donath and I get myself a roller from them, brand new.
Brand new.
What's that going to be?
$30K.
$30K. So if we have the brand new engine and the brand new car, we're getting close to $60,000. So it's about really comparable to a Sportsman in a lot of ways from a cost standpoint, right? Pretty close, right?
If you're buying brand new, if I can't count probably on one hand in this pit area tonight with 35 cars here. I cannot count more than half a dozen cars that are new cars.
That are new cars. Okay, all right. Is there that much of a difference? Or is it the driver and the experience? Because we look at Bobby Perro, for example, who's driven 410s. He's driven all kinds of stuff. So
Bobby's one chassis that he's won with already with us this year, and he's won here at Land of Legends already this year. That is a 3 or 4 year old chassis.
Really?
And we've got many guys here. Jordan Hutton is a winner here. He is on 4-year-old Eagle chassis that he won with from me. Though unfortunately, like I said, Scott Landers in an interview I did with you in the past, he had a problem early on in a race. He had a brand new X1. He'd done very well with it. He was very pleased with it. X1, of course, comes out of Ryan Linder and the 87 Speed Shop. And so, you know, we plug our I don't call them competition. We work together all the time. Jason Barney and I share things back and forth. And,
Sure.
So there's ways to buy. I sell, you know, RPM chassis, Schneid, Lawson chassis. I used to be an Eagle distributor until Speedway pulled the plug on that program. So right now I'm not selling a lot of chassis. I know Jason Barney would be a great source. He has a great shop. He has good chassis coming out of Ryan Linder's shop. But there's a lot of other ones too. Russ Mitten, Metals RPMs. I sell them. I talk to Russ a lot. So there's a lot of chassis out there that can be run. Maxim, of course, is a well-known chassis.
But there's a lot more chassis builders because sprint cars are nationwide, right? So that
Nationwide.
brings the cost of not just the sprint car, but the bolt times down compared to, say, a modified.
Oh, correct. I mean, I distribute probably every major supplier for all the bolt-on pieces here. I mean, we stock DMI Bulldog rear ends, Winters rear ends. We stock all the front spindles and hubs from both of those manufacturers, as well as King and TI-22. I stock all of that inventory at Mike Emhof Motorsports. So we have all of that. The wheels, guys can buy the used wheels from the Outlaw teams, from the 360 teams and stuff. They're the same wheels. We run the same exact cars. It's just the engine is different. That is really the only difference between what we've got.
And the adjustable wing, too, right?
We do not allow an adjustable.
It's where it is,
adjustable, just not cockpit adjustable.
Right. It's adjustable in the pits before the race, but not when you're on the track. No slider to move it around or anything like that.
So we make them get good. You learn your setups, and but in that cost basis, go use $20K. Go everything brand new, $55,000. Which way do you want to go? You can do whichever way you want. As you can see, we don't have a lot of guys putting brand spanking new cars together these days, and they're competitive and winning races all the time.
Again, this was a message that someone sent me, so I wanted to make sure I got it. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to put something in the comments. You can email me, Elkins Video Productions Mail @gmail.com. And what's the way they can get a hold of you, Mike?
You can always get me at mike.emhof@gmail.com. And for an email, you can go to our website. It's mikeemhofmotorsports.com or mikeemhof.com, either one. Or you can just go to CRSA. All of our links are right there.
Okay.
It'll get you to me as well. We share a lot of information, and of course I get to be the owner of both. So I think you can get in touch with me. Let's put it that way.
There you go. We are in the toter, by the way, so those of you who always wondered kind of what it looks like in here, it's not too bad. They sleep on these. Of course, there's a counter and everything over here. It was a little cleaner probably at the beginning of the year, so sorry I did that without your okay, Mike. But thanks very much, and we'll talk about the back sometime this week. All right, good to see you as always.
Good.